Massive day for the mentally challenged. Two huge things just happened. One, we made it. We made it into a Vestchet video, boys. That's right. What a time to be alive. Maybe now, finally, my dad will... No, that's not happening. And the second one is, turns out Muta gay, and it's quite a hell of a story. So let's figure out what's true and what's not. It's gonna be interesting.
Massive day for the unemployed. Apparently, Mutahar is gay. Mutahar's gay cheating scandal.
This is not homophobic content.
My mouth
Based
felt
through.
weird.
Now, at the time I was in a relationship
Some of my favorite homies that I kiss goodnight are gay. True and real.
with another woman, right?
Right. Thanks for the clarification.
Makes sense.
And unfortunately, what happened was me and my best friend Ryan. All right, we're talking best friend. I've known Ryan for years. We were so.
As far as I know, the Nexpo thing is wrong. That's not the right guy. So just to clarify things.
So wasted that at some point in the night, me and Ryan started fucking making out for the hell of it. Like, we're talking tongue in mouth. We made out. We got real gay with each other for like 10 seconds. And I woke up on the couch.
You know, nothing seems to be an issue so far. You
I also kissed the homies goodnight and good morning.
know, he just wanted to get hot and steamy with the homies, but
Based
yeah,
and
let's
through.
just say he had a girlfriend at the time.
His girlfriend at the time apparently wasn't very happy with this.
I was told.
I wondered why.
The entire hour back when I was driving, she was so pissed at me last night. She was like, you cheated on me with your friend. And then she laughed at me.
Brian, the man he cheated on his girlfriend at the time with, appears to be the YouTuber Nexpo. And that isn't the only time he's talked about kissing him and potentially...
Yeah, that part is potentially not true, or is completely not true. I'm not 100% sure on that. But there need to be some clarifications. I have heard about this already from other people.
doing more with him while drunk.
Hey, Ryan, can you please kiss Muta?
No.
Please.
You want to make out, babe?
Unless.
I'm drunk enough, dude. I won't remember this.
That's really balding right there. Okay. Oof.
Later on. Yeah. You have to do it all.
I'll suck his dick after I'll let you know.
Again, you know, they're just joking around. There's nothing serious here, but, you know, it keeps going.
Perhaps he would even suck Ryan's dick. Maybe that even happened at his friend Kyle's wedding from the other story.
And you know how, like, the first thing you do is you, like, check your lips, like, huh. Oh, shit.
What?
I think I did something.
No, I can't really say that's relatable. I think you
Yeah,
lost us,
same.
Chief.
I'm just, like, touching my lips, like...
I feel that we're missing context here, okay? This is not the best point to just straight up jump in. I would probably want to know the first 5 minutes before this, so it makes a little bit more sense.
A little f***ing... It's like... It felt like I had lip gloss on. Huh. I think I f***ed right.
Some ordinary gamers.
You know what I mean?
This isn't even related to the whole Eastler engineer drama, but it is kind of funny in its own right. But trust me, I keep hyping this up, but the plot twist is coming. Not as
Oh,
much
boy.
as Ludo with Nexpo, though.
Dude, it wasn't...
Okay, question. Is the fat one his girlfriend? I mean, I'm assuming his current girlfriend. I have not seen her. I have only seen the face, and I think there's a lot hidden there. Figuratively and very literally. But I'm pretty sure she's a gold digger. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but you would need to pay me a lot of money to marry Muta. A lot.
Like, I regretted it. Like, it was fucking good. Looking guy.
It's just a little joke with a friend though, right? Haha, doesn't mean anything. Here's Mutahar's take on that idea from when he was on the Kino Casino last year.
You're not really joking when you're actually doing the degenerate thing, right? Like,
Huh.
it's like if you filmed like gay with your buddy. It's like, no, it's just a joke, bro. Like, you know, I'm not.
dude.
True.
I'm just fucking him off a little bit, right? Like,
By your own logic, wouldn't that make you
Gay.
And again, for the gays, I'm going to spill even more tea because I know you love that. It's entirely possible that Mutahar was cheating on a terminally ill woman with a man.
Dude, this
What
guy can't
the
even finish
hell?
a sentence without laughing. What? This is an insane
terminally ill woman. Oh my lord. It's always something wild like that, is it not?
An allegation, you know, let's hear him out. I don't think the distinction here matters whether or not you cheat on a terminally ill person with a man or a woman, but I digress.
So 2020 is when he's talking about this gay experience and flirting with Ryan. He says the actual makeout, or possibly more. He says he was blackout drunk and doesn't fully remember. He says this happened at his friend Kyle's wedding. It's hard to pin down when that happened. I can't find Kyle saying when it was, but I can find Mutahar saying he went to a wedding in 2019.
I was supposed to go to this New York wedding, and which I did, right?
As a cybersecurity engineer, this dude shares awfully hella details about his personal life.
Which is the year before he told us about his gay experience. I was going to check the Cult Camp podcast, which he did with Kyle, whose wedding he went to, for mentions of New York. But while a few days ago when I started looking into the guy, that channel existed, it has since been deleted.
Mutahar's finally put his cybersecurity skills to use. You know, he's wiping the internet
True.
clean.
Deleted. Possibly
Engineering at its finest.
Mutahar's instruction, because Kyle, the guy whose wedding Mutahar went to, has been defending him on Reddit and telling people that he's talking to him.
No, full stop. You claim his credentials are fraudulent, and as far as I'm aware from my conversations with him, he won't respond to these dumb as fuck allegations. The term engineer is used fairly loosely and colloquially in the tech industry. It literally doesn't pay to address this shit because—
Bro, no, the term engineer is not used loosely in literally a single industry, okay? High-end positions that require going to schools and whatnot and are hard to get and pay a lot of money are very, very specifically defined. You're not gonna find anywhere that you're not gonna go into the salad bar where the guy who gives you your salad calls you an engineer, or himself an engineer. You're not gonna find that.
people accusing him will not change their mind regardless of proof presented. It is a lynch mob whose sole interest is in destroying someone they dislike. I'm not saying Mutahar has to expose himself or his past, but I feel like that would be the easy solution here, right? Just show us the engineering job he claimed to have worked like 5 or 6 years ago. If you're not working there anymore, what's the problem?
Talking to him, and Mutahar says he's not going to respond. I would argue personally, however, that deleting fucking everything is a response, and it forces me to speculate and ask you to clarify.
Anyway, enough on this engineering stuff. I'm curious about the gay cheating scandal.
This photo is actually from my buddy Kyle's wedding. All right. This
Oh,
happened,
there's
I wanna
more?
say a few years ago at this point too.
And we know it happened before that 2020 video, so I doubt it happened much longer
How much information there is about this?
before 2019. So I gotta ask, was that 2019 wedding Kyle's? Because if it was, I think I know who you were dating. In 2021, he had an interview with Dr. K where he talked about dating a woman who was terminally ill.
Yo, Mr. Who's the Boss collab. Okay, I might make jokes about Canadians, but Mr. Who's the Boss is hands down my favorite YouTuber. You know, he's keeping your country's reputation
Who be this? I have no idea.
good. Be thankful.
I think I have skipped one. Oh, he's also bald. Everyone's balding. Except me. Absolutely beautiful and luscious.
Another L for Pakistan.
So I'm gonna jump a little bit here, okay? So what you can make sure of is that you don't fall in love with someone that acts of God can take away from you.
Right.
Wait, what? What? The term act of God is used to describe anything that can happen at random. A hurricane, an earthquake, a meteor falling down on someone, okay? Acts of gods are specifically used for things that cannot be described they can't be very much described, but cannot be predicted. That's what the term act of God stands for in the modern day. Oh my... Who the hell am I supposed to meet that is what, has their fortune been read and they have an unfulfilled cookie?
Lord knows I made that mistake. Yeah, they're still fine now. Don't worry. Like, they have a few more years to go.
You know, I'm a villain, not a monster. I'm not even gonna crack a joke there.
It's a rare thing when I say something like that is like a hypothetical.
No,
using it
no.
to
This
illustrate-
person has a.
What the
well,
hell?
I'll tell you, this person has a POTS, so it's tachycardia. It's really bad.
With all the issues she had, this girlfriend was apparently terminal. And when did he date her?
Can you tell me how old you were when you met this person?
I would say that I was 24? 24?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
3 years ago.
This makes sense as well. In earlier 2019, he talked about being single for over a year.
Guess what? You want to know? I've been single for fucking well over a year now.
He looks scary. He looks like the guy who promised
What
my
the
son
hell?
free Robux.
Promised my son
Based.
that you're going to give him free Robux.
Met her when he was 24, which he would have been from 2018 to 2019. Was single but ended up dating someone in 2019 at some point. That's our girl. And if that 2019 wedding was Kyle's, the one where you made out with Ryan or Nexon on YouTube. Oh boy. Mutahar, I'm gonna add another question to the pile. Did you break up with a terminally ill woman because you're gay and cheated on her?
Yeah, that's
This
so
dude
insane.
actually hates Mutahar, and obviously we don't know the
No. It's just, what are you supposed to do if not laugh about the fact that he's leaving a terminally ill woman? Because I don't even know what's the reasoning exactly behind this. It's like that. It's a terminally ill person. Like, what else there is to say? This is wild. This is as wild as it gets.
exact timeline, whether or not it's even the same girl, but if it is, what? Like, at this point, anything regarding Mutahar doesn't shock me. Like,
You know what would be worse? If there was a second terminally ill girl that Mutahar dated. That would be even worse.
was Mutahar there with Julian Assange with the WikiLeaks? Was he there with Edward Snowden? Is Mutahar CIA?
It's okay to be gay,
He glows in the dark, that's true.
Mutahar. You should probably tell your wife, though.
Oh, yeah,
Muta
I haven't
bees.
seen that picture. There's definitely a lot hidden there.
Probably the most honest thing he's shared about himself. Mutahar says stuff to his chat family that Batman couldn't get out of me. Like, at this point, I feel bad for Mutahar. He's gonna, pull a sketch and, delete Linux or something. Like, he's
Dude.
definitely not feeling good right now.
The main drama is that he's called himself an engineer for 10 years, right? People want
I mean, technically, yes.
him to come out and apologize for saying that, or assert that he is.
I mean, we watched that yesterday. He did not. He said, I don't care. Even though it's blatantly obvious that he cares about the engineering stuff. He, literally dropped off the face of the world for a week, and then he comes back and says, well, I actually don't care about the engineering stuff. I don't care. Bro, you care so much about the engineering stuff. Everyone can see it. Even a blind man can see it. And then you're like, oh, I'm not going to say anything. Oh, my lord.
Or was an engineer. If he does that, though, that statement itself could be a title violation. Where he lives, licensing bodies have gone after people simply for saying they're an engineer publicly. In 2016, they charged a politician for saying he was an engineer in a debate. Charges were only dropped as a result of him agreeing to make a public apology and a donation.
Mutahar's between a rock.
Mudahar's not publicly apologizing, boys. No, actually, maybe Mudahar is. Pirate Software would never apologize. Mudahar, though, is kind of handling it better than Pirate Software, which is a shame because I was in it for the long run, okay? I felt so vindicated when Mudahar finally lost and gotten exposed for not being a paragon of virtue like he always claims. Listen. Every single nice guy on the internet is probably 5 years away from being exposed as a horrible human being and a liar. And there we go. And again, anyone who says that they're a nice person while wearing a $20,000 Rolex or whatever, how much ever Mudahar's watch costs, I smell something fishy, you know?
In a hard place, he's in a bit of a pickle, and honestly, I think the best thing for him to do is to just come out and be like, yeah, I wasn't an engineer. If I have to deal with some legal bullshit from some governing bodies, whatever. It's like a 10K fee anyway.
No he's not responding. And if he does, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
So that's why I went to engineering, and engineering worked out.
Did it, Muta?
This dude is scary as hell, He's strategic and ripping apart Mutahar. He's destroying his credibility. He's even adding, moral weight with the what?
I mean, yeah, that's hateful opinions for you. And that was Veshchet. 10 out of 10. Oh, what an insane saga this was. Bye.